It doesn't matter what day of the week it is, when you've got some jobs to do on the farm, they've got to be done, and it just so happens that it's a beautiful Sunday morning and the sheep want their luxurious Sunday morning bath. We used to have a sheep dip in the building, but that was very hard work, and now we bring in a mobile contractor. He's got a much better setup, and it's all easy and all self-contained. So the girls have all come in for their yearly bath. We're doing them to get rid of lice and ticks and any little bugs that might be in their fleeces. So once we've got the dip all set up and as level as we can get it on a hill farm, we fill up the big tank with water. So it takes a while. It's very important to get exactly the right amount of dip into the water so the operator knows the exact volume of the dip and he knows how much dip to put in it. And as the day goes on, each pen full of sheep that we put through, we put a little bit more water and a little bit more dip, so we've got the same concentration throughout the day. And here we are waiting around, chatting and chewing the fat about local farming issues and local farming gossip. But look at that, we're all keeping 2 meters apart, socially distanced sheep dipping. And queuing up, who's going to be first into the water while it's nice and clean? And you'll see in a moment, but they do have to just be encouraged into the bath with a little hook around the leg, and in they go. And it's very important that each sheep gets dipped underwater completely at least 3 times to make sure there's no lice or any insects on them anywhere at all. So they're dumped and ducked 3 times into the water. There's a ramp outside the thing, and they walk back out the ramp, out of the dip, into the draining area. And hopefully the sheep queue up nicely and go up the ramp and into the dip one by one. As you can see, it's a fairly physical job for the man on the dip. It's a young man's job, definitely a young man's job. And here we are with the sheep, standing, draining, letting all the excess dip drain back off them into the pen, where it runs back into the dip and it's captured, so we're not losing any dip out onto the floor. And you'll see they're all shaking. Oh, ooh, it's in my ears, get it out, I don't like it. Definitely get that out of my ears. It doesn't take many minutes for them to drain off most of the dip, and that'll, as soon as the pen's full of about 30 sheep, we'll let them go. Bit of a hop down because it's a raised platform, but they're used to it. Oh, and the ramps drop down a little bit further, so it's quite steep, so once they decide they're going, there's no turning back. And off out into the field, have a bit of grass. Nothing like a bit of fresh grass to get that taste of sheep dip out of your mouth. Nom nom nom. Here's Rambo Ram. He's looking at, yes, what did you do to me, he says. Do that again, I'll have you. And it's a good job, it's a beautiful sunny Sunday morning. The sheep can now go out into the field, dry off while it's still warm, have a graze,